I don't know, he's 8 years old and he's still chewing on shoes. Come here, come here, come on over here. All right, you stay over there then. Good. Oh. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of questions, and I have a couple of clients that are on a weight loss journey, and people always want to have the quick fix when it comes to fat loss and losing weight. And yeah, sure, you can go about it with some kind of strategy that's some kind of, you know, lose weight, rapid fat loss thing, but 98% of the people gain the weight back when they do that. If you lose weight fast, chances are you're taking some real risks. You know, it's almost starvation, and you're not going to be able to sustain it. You're not learning new habits, and it won't last. So really, what's the rush? If you want to lose weight and you want to lose weight for good, then setting up the conditions for success over the long term is your best option. And so working with a few people who are not, what's interesting to me right now is I myself have come from a background of bodybuilding and competitive figure, and so I have a personal history of being able to get in very extreme lean condition for stage in relatively short periods of time. Although I have had, you know, preps where they've lasted for, I've been 6 months grinding away, and then finally get to stage lean, and then sustain that for a number of months, competing over several months. And then having myself return to a more natural body weight, sometimes going over that, and then having to come back down to it. So I've been on the ride myself, but I know all of the tricks, and I know all of the ways to get there, the strategies, as it were. And I do understand what it takes to lose weight in a sustainable manner over time. And what that is habit change. It's not about doing something quick that you can only do for a short period of time. I'm not going to name any diets, so keto, something, you know, weird like that. But it's learning how to eat in a way that your body responds to best, and activity that you can sustain over time. What's interesting is working with people who haven't got the mindset of, you know, when as a competitor you kind of, again, you have that date, you've got something in your mind, a vision, and having that in your mind really is a strong motivational factor to keep you within the lines. For lifestyle clients and people who are not competitors, really finding out what is the motivating factor is so important, and being able to, as a coach, remind them of what that is. And as an individual, if you're working by yourself independently, then you need to be able to remind yourself of why you want to get fit, and hold yourself accountable to that vision, that version, that highest version of yourself, because that's what's going to keep you going ultimately. We are always looking at, you know, the food, the you know, the macros and the cardio as being the most important things, but really it's the belief in yourself. It's your self identity. If you see yourself as someone who can do this, you see yourself as somebody who is a fit person, who is a lean individual, who takes care of themselves, that is such a big part of being able to execute what you need to do day in, day out, making the choices that will get you to that goal. So establishing your motivation, understanding that motivation, having that goal and that vision is critical to your success. And then setting up the conditions of success in your life establishing a routine, and getting those habits ingrained. And so it's not about, so again, working with competitors versus lifestyle clients, it's so interesting because competitors, it's very easy. It takes about a couple of weeks to kind of clean things up a little bit and get back into the habits, and they're already living, you know, the lifestyle. It's just making some adjustments. With lifestyle clients, sometimes there's a whole lot of work to do there just to get a routine. And so just working on one thing at a time, getting a routine going, making sure you have the things in the house that you need in order to create healthy meals, understanding some of the basics around meal planning, meal prep, those kinds of things. Maybe just going one meal at a time. And most people, lifestyle-wise, aren't interested, or I found a lot of them aren't interested in learning how to count calories and macros straight off the bat. And typically, we don't need to either right away. A few simple changes in the diet you're gonna start to see some results. So making a few changes, a few key changes to get into a calorie deficit. Again, it's a calorie deficit. It's not some magic type of diet. It's not some magic type of exercise. It's simply a caloric deficit. So whatever that is, whatever those changes are, changing a few things in the diet, increasing the activity, again, eat a little less, move a little more. It is actually that simple. It is not that easy to create new habits. So setting up some structure in your life to set yourself up for success. So those are the things that that tend to work. Understanding what your motivation is, having a good, strong motivation, a vision, starting to use language for how you describe yourself as a person, using the I am and ... you know, capable, confident, those kinds of things when you're looking at making a change. And start with the low-hanging fruit. Don't try to make changes all at once. Start with a few simple things that you know you can do, that you feel confident that you can change, that will make a difference in how you feel and over time how you look. And you can build on those things. Anyway, so that's my little ramble for today about making changes and getting into shape. It's not an all or nothing thing. It's having a longer term vision and really digging into why you want to make the change. So I guess that's all I've got tonight. I'm just sitting out here enjoying a beautiful evening on the river, watching the kayakers go by, and feeling the nice breeze and playing with this guy. So I will come back and do some more videos. I get several questions that are interesting from my clients and on Instagram, so I will start doing some videos on those. Anything else you want to say? No? All right. He's so cute.